Hello. Today I thought that I would make a quick video looking at 5 of the Star Trek websites that I use all the time. I'm sure you know this as you clicked on the video and doubtlessly read the title and saw the thumbnail, so this fact won't shock you. Basically, I'm always looking up info on different ships from Star Trek, trying to find pictures, research the minutiae of Star Trek lore, and seeking out new ideas for new videos and new posts. And this list has some of the sites that I find are the best for what I do. The list is not in any particular order, it just has a few of the sites that I wanted to share. And the first episode on the list, though certainly not the least, is the excellent Memory Alpha. This site is my go-to site when I want to find canon information about people, places, races, events, ships, conflicts, and technology in the wide world of Trek. It and Memory Beta are the sites that I use the most when I want to be sure that the information in my posts are as accurate as possible. Honestly, this site and Memory Beta are, in my mind, something of a pair for me, as I seldom look at one without also checking the other. Due to its strict focus on canon information, which in Trek means that it focuses exclusively on what we see on screen, and ignores comic books, games, magazines, and the like, it can be somewhat lacking on some points of info, meaning when it comes to ships' dimensions and armament, I often go to Memory Beta. Speaking of which, number 2 on the list is the sister site of our first website, Memory Beta. Now, Memory Beta is a bit broader in scope in the information that it presents, focusing not just exclusively on what we see on screen, but also in books, magazines, games, and various other media. As has already been said, I use this site all the time when doing research or looking for information. While the information it presents is broader in scope than that held in Memory Alpha, it is still useful and keeps everything generally consistent. Something that a lot of the sites below Memory Beta, such as Memory Gamma, tend to show with less and less consistency as they tend to focus on very obscure elements. For number 3, we have the Starbase 400 website. If you don't know, it's a role-playing sim with a long history, and I love this site. I'm not a member, but they have a very impressive database which gives detailed backgrounds on many ships in the Trek universe. Some of these designs, in fact many of them, are not strictly canon, and the ones that are canon have often headcanon elements in their backgrounds, something which can't be helped given the scant backgrounds most Trek ships have, but they are very interesting and well-written reads. The site also has lots of really good pictures of the ships as well, and they are all very good. I often use images from the site and read and reread many articles about different ships as a means of getting my imagination going, and just for fun. Yeah, I enjoy reading fan histories of Star Trek ships in my spare time. I'm weird. Number 4 is StarTrek.com. Unlike the other sites mentioned, it's not one that I use often while doing actual research for videos and Instagram reviews, and yet it's in number 4 on this list because it's still rather useful in its own way. You see, ST.com is the official website for all things Star Trek, and I use it to keep up to date with the latest Trek news. New show announcements, interviews with actors, podcasts, that kind of thing. Frankly, if you want to know what's up in the wider world of Trek, you should check out this site. And last, but certainly not least, we have my very favorite Star Trek site, ExAstras Scientia. This is a site which dates back to the dawn of the Internet, at least before 2000, which makes it ancient history. The site has a wealth of articles, images, and information on Star Trek, including close examinations of obscure Starfleet ships, articles covering the size and age of many different ships, articles exploring the development of props, ships, costumes, scenery, planets, and also galleries of all of these things as well. Basically, everything you could want. The site also helpfully has reviews on almost every episode of every Trek series ever, and links to several other very good fan sites. It is still active today and is regularly updated. Give it a look if you have only heard of it today, because I guarantee it will have something you will like. Well, there are my favorite Trek websites. Please feel free to give them a go if you've heard about them only now for the first time today, because they are all very useful and interesting. Especially if you're a hardcore Trek diehard fan, you will find these very interesting. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, then feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future.